Welcome to Sailing Inspirations. This is videos that I collect to let you know that these are the ones I watched on YouTube that actually inspired me to wanting a boat. I mean, I went to catamaran size already. I started monohull because I really liked what they did with it. Then I went to catamaran status. But if you looked at some of my other videos, I got Sailing Uma out there, and they were one of the first ones that I watched too. And this time, the one that I watched this time was Expedition Evans with Brett and Jade. Now, I watched a lot of things they go through, and they go and fix it. I mean, Jade will she'll sew some sails, and Brett will get down there and work down there and put something together and make it work. And this is what it's all about, seeing how hard it is and who's doing what. So let's go on and watch this video.
My name is Brett, and this is my wife, Jade. Together, we set a goal to sail around the world.
We went minimalist and drastically downsized. We played hard and worked even harder. We saved everything we could, gained a wealth of experience, a deep love of the ocean, and 2 adventure dogs.
It took a while, but we just found our dream boat, and just the way we wanted it, wrecked.
Subscribe and join us as we put her back together and set off on our greatest expedition yet.
That is awesome, and I think I didn't even show that, did I? Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay. All right, so anyway, since I didn't show it, let's just show it. Let's just show this part of it again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and show you the rest of the video, but it's really cool.
We have never taken this floorboard up, so I figured it'd be easier to store the table if it's disassembled. So take the table off, then I'll take the legs off, and then we can pull the floorboard up. Luckily that was super tight.
I'd say duct tape fixes everything, but this is masking tape, so success though. We got it. Beautiful. And we're out. Table up, floor it out, and now we can get in here and actually assess how far port the damage goes, and not much actually at all. Almost all of the cracking seems to be towards the starboard side. Over here on the port side, we've got no visible damage. Obviously, we'll have to get this gel cut out and see, which means next step is probably to see how much we can see over on the starboard side.
Check that out. See, right now, this is what I'm talking about. They get in here and they look at the boat, and they're not calling nobody to come in here and take this apart and fix it. No professionals. They're going to become professionals themselves, whether they like it or not. Because once you own a boat, it's like, take care of it. So you get in and learn how it works, get the right tools, and get at it. And I really like Jade, because Jade jumps right at it. She goes at it, and she likes to research it, but she goes right at it.
I don't even know how to start that project, but I'm gonna take a look and we'll get going. I've just started disassembling the couch. Got the cushions out, got the boards out. Now I'm gonna get all the stuff loaded into a tote and put into a different room. We know most of the damage is over here on the starboard side of the grid, and our couch is in the way. So I need to see if it's just bolted and screwed in or if it's glued to the hole. Basically, my project right now is to figure out how big of a project this is gonna be, and if it's not too bad, I'm gonna get it done.
Well, step 1 is done. I think the van is clean enough to return now. It actually wasn't too bad. That little shop vac was impressive. So now I'm gonna go get a mailbox and figure out where the rental car place is so I can return this and get a different van.
Displaying symptoms of COVID-19, been diagnosed with COVID-19.
Before we bought the boat, while we were still in our researching phase, I read online that with production boats like Beneteau, it is incredibly difficult to get the furnishings like the couch uninstalled, detached. because of how they glue it down. But so far, I am not seeing very much evidence of glue in my in-person investigation. There's a few places where the different pieces of wood are definitely glued together, but I think I figured out how to get it all apart. So I'm gonna give it a go. And I'll probably film the whole thing in case I need to refer back on where, you know, nuts and bolts go.
I like that. I'm going to have to find me someone smaller than me to get down in those things too. I can't do this alone. I probably will. I'll start out that way. Getting into those little places, like she's just laying down there and saying that little hole. I can't get in there. So I think it's great.
Well, this'll work. This sign right here says the road ends in 1 mile. Got my keys. That was an ordeal. The guy was your typical like government worker, DMV type guy. Super nice and knew his stuff very well. If you've seen Zootopia, you know what I'm talking about. Got all the things except for hand sanitizer, Lysol wipes, and ice because they didn't have any.
I've almost got all these of them. And we'll see how it starts wiggling. I guess he's home. Aloha. Do we have a...
And look at the inside of this Beneteau they have. They got a really nice boat. And all they have to do is just fix it and put it up. I'll go back later and show you some of the things where they really got into this and was working on this while he was out flying. Brett was out flying because he's an airplane pilot. She was in there just digging at that floor and tearing it out, and she did a great job. I'm telling you, this is what you need. You need teamwork.
A van?
Yeah, the van.
What'd you name him?
Blanco.
Bronco. Oh, shoot, Bronco.
So we're back here in our starboard aft bedroom and took the mattress out and found this awesome storage compartment, and it's huge.
Look at all this storage space. It's funny huge.
Look how she fits in these things. I gotta get me one like that.
Something tells us that we may be in this boatyard for a little while. So before we start tearing it all apart, we decided to settle in a bit.
I asked Jade what she wanted for breakfast, and she said a piece of bread with avocado and tomato. I don't know exactly what that means, but here's what I made.
Avocado
A
with
really
tomato.
gross looking piece of bread. I think there was a very specific order in which this was built and assembled, and we haven't figured that one out yet. So
Nah, I think we're getting it.
So right now,
We're getting it.
we went from this to the bottom to the other side to now we're taking this off. So hopefully we can lift this up and then this out, or up and then out. So it's just like kind of working. Okay, you can't do this one, so move to the next piece, and then you can't get that one, so move to the next piece. We'll get it eventually. This one's almost out. It's like one screw left, except for the actual bit that we need fell into the deep abyss below.
Oh no. Guess we'll have to take the floorboard up.
Yep. Which, have you looked at the floorboard? It goes all the way into there, like through there.
We'll get to that when we get to
Yeah.
that. So basically, when I started trying to take the couch apart, I started with where we need the pieces we need to take apart. We actually don't need to take every piece out, except to take the pieces we need to take out, we have to take all the pieces out. So here we are, taking all the pieces out. We've been learning while we've been time lapsing. Basically, it seems like this whole unit here was built from the front to the back. So in order to get this unit of couch out, we have to get a few screws that have been screwed in this direction.
That's true, because if you watch some of these videos where Beneteau is building their boats, you'll see all that stuff is put together outside of the shell of the boat, and then it's lowered down into the boat. So yeah, they get working real easy on the outside. So putting it together, but you get up here like this and try and take it out, you need to lift the whole unit has to come out, and then you take it apart. But they're taking it apart inside the boat. But that's what you have to do once you get it.
Which means that we need to take out the chart table area first.
You know, sometimes. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry about that, people. Oh my gosh, all those screws are still not coming out. I mean,
Seems we have a hidden screw somewhere.
there's always a hidden screw.
Here.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, hey.
Hey, look, we did a thing.
We did a thing.
We do a thing.
That's the first piece we got out. I mean, we
I
kinda got that
don't think we
one
need to get it out, but
But hey, it's out.
it's out.
That would be hilarious if we didn't need to take that out.
It feels good. We accomplished something. Oh, what a nightmare. We just took a little break from our frustrating couch endeavor to enjoy the sunset. It's awesome.
See, I like the way they have the two dogs, because I have three. And I gotta see, and I watch how they do their dogs. Their dogs are so cool being with them. They mind so easily. The mind, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's kind of hard because all of them want to get up in your business. Speaking up in your business,
Guess what?
this is Zeus. He's getting up in my business.
We're pretty sure there's no more shirts.
Okay, Zeus, go lay down. Come on, go.
We did a thing.
Actually, there are more shirts. I know there's one more
There's
shirts.
definitely more
So we're
screws.
just gonna take the whole thing out. That's one.
But wait, okay, so
Lay down, Zeus.
we put a GoPro battery in this GoPro that was like an older version and it exploded.
Oh,
So
Now we know.
now we know we also are missing some time-lapse footage.
So we got this on.
So while you were gone, look what we did.
wow.
This one. Yeah. So now we got the top off, which is the piece that we actually like never needed to get off, but it was in the way. So
Never
well, I
needed
mean,
to get off.
all we needed is to get this floorboard out.
Well, we had to get it up because I had to live right here.
Oh, you're right.
So you guys would have gotten it out without taking it off.
You're so right. We didn't know about that, but
So it was.
couch is gonna come out right now. You're about to watch it come out right now. Okay, what are we doing? I'm gonna get something. Okay. You wait a second. Do you see what's happening on my end?
You're separating.
Well, we disconnected this end of it.
See what I'm talking about? Inspiration. They inspire you to do this. Because you know, most people when they buy something, I'm not doing that. I'm hiring somebody. Well, if you got that kind of money, go right ahead. But when you don't have to spend that kind of money, and what do you have now? You got time. You got time. It's your boat. It's your house. You're in your house. You don't have to go nowhere. And if you don't have to go to work, this is what you do.
Yay! Oh, that's so good. Okay.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Of course, the boat makers don't make the boats so you can take them apart like that. They don't think about that. They just want to make sure it looks beautiful when they insert the inserts. And when they put that insert in there, they look beautiful. It's all together. You can see it on the outside because you get a chance to go down and see how they make some of these boats. You get a chance to see that how they put the furniture all together and then they drop it down into the shell. Yeah,
Yeah. We did it!
that was a
Wait,
lot.
Right here, can you get these screws out? I think we should not store it like this.
We've had that big victory of getting the couch out, and the reason we do that is we have to get to this floorboard. We have to get this floorboard up so we can get to the grid underneath it. But unfortunately, this floorboard goes all the way under this and all the way under the chart table. So we're gonna have to take out the chart table, take out this, and then we can pull up the floorboard, and then we can access the grid. So one large item out, two to go.
Wow.
We did it! We got it out. Look, look, we did it.
Yeah, that was a lot easier.
That's awesome. That went great. This is going to be a bigger project, but if that was any indication, we hopefully can take this out as a unit. I don't know what we'll do with it then.
Ooh. My dogs are sharing a sofa. I wonder what's going to happen next. They're actually sleeping one at one end and one at the other end. I'm kind of worried about that. Yep, sorry about these commercials, people. Yes. All right. Back to part everything here on the chart table. So they can get the chart table out to get to that floor to see what's underneath and see if there's any cracks. And here's the big thing. Guess who's going to have to put it back together? So you got to remember what you're doing when you're doing it.
We are finally ready to pull up the floorboard and find out if we even needed to pull up the floorboard.
Yeah, get that. Oh, look, the floorboard. You didn't need to take it out. It's fine under here.
All right, baby. Oh, wait. Actually, there's a few more screws.
That's it.
That's it?
Wow.
Well, are you sure?
If history is...
There's at least 4 more screws hidden somewhere. Here we go.
Oh, definitely. Pull it up.
Definitely, huh?
Yeah.
To get the thing that I got?
Yeah. No, fix the grid.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. We are definitely separated. I'm so glad.
I mean,
If we did
it's
all
kind
that,
of a good and a bad
if we
thing.
did all that for nothing. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Yep, we definitely have separation. Good job.
Me too.
Go team.
That was awesome. That was totally awesome to watch them take that all apart to get to that floorboard and to find the separation. So now they're going to have to go in there and cut all that out, that glass out, and then they got to re-glass it back in after they get the structure back together. And this is going to be good. So this is what I like. This is what you learn when you watch these people. I mean, and there's so many of them out there on their boats right now, and they will teach you. They're not they're not out there teaching you intentionally, but we're just watching their videos and you're learning something. So that's something I'm learning about a boat already. So I think that is so awesome. So, and that is Expedition Evans with Brett and Jade. So thank you for watching Sailing Inspirations, and there will be a link to there in the description for the Expedition Evans. So make sure you go like and subscribe to them because there's lots more videos out there. I'm going to show you several more of their videos, but there's lots more. Excuse me. And like and subscribe. Sailing Inspirations. Thank you so much. See you later.